God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And to quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Thank y'all for tuning back in to your favorite channel, Pelican Bay K9's giving it to you the way I always do. They're unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't, man. Like I always tell my brothers and sisters out there. Salute to my brothers and sisters down in the chat. Salute to Bella UK down in the chat. DK9's down in the chat. Mad Doctors representing with your boy. Yes, sir. Salute to your Mad Doctor. And Little Rock been rocking with me for the video jumped off. Big shout out and big salute to all the dog lovers across the world, from one side of the world to the other side, man. From the top of Canada all the way to the bottom of South America. You know, and if some dogs in Antarctica, salute to them too. You know, we ain't got too much to talk about today. We're just gonna hit it on, you know, hit that nail straight on the head. You know what I'm saying? I do want to send, like I say, salute to all the folk that rocking with the Bay. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't rocking with me, you know what it is. You know what it is. And like I told y'all on the last video, man, tell 10 of your friends, man, at least 5 of, you know, if you ain't got 10, a lot of people don't got 10. It ain't no bad thing. You know, you might got 1 or 2. Tell them to subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? We're about to switch this thing up a little bit. You know, we're about to switch this thing up a little bit, you know, and we're going to talk about this Facebook case. What it look like to me is a Facebook case, man. What it look like to me is a Facebook case. I don't know what they got going on, you know. I just report the news. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I report the news. And at the end of the day, PBK9s, y'all, a lot of y'all brothers, you call me names, you say this, you say that, but I told you so. You know, I ain't about to get up here and try to warn you about nothing. You know, the shit I read is stuff that we already know. It's common sense. See, what a lot of brothers don't realize is Facebook is worldwide. People make posts in a lot of y'all brothers' groups that don't stay in the United States. Their rules don't apply to you. Your rules don't apply to them. They put a post up in your group, and then you get a lot of ignorant brothers that'll respond to it, comment up under it, drop pictures, drop their own videos, say, oh, this fire, that's fire, you know? But their rules don't apply to you. No selling, no promoting, no breeding, no buying, and no transporting. With the knowledge of, you know, that you're trying to roll that joke. You know, I mean, it ain't nothing really. I'm not here to show no documents or nothing like that, you know, because I seen the same things the brothers who seen, you know, and I heard the same things you heard. And like I said before, You got a fence and you got one side and you got the other. You know, at the end of the day, all I'm gonna do is just keep giving that news. And you thought that news was harsh to a lot of y'all brothers in the past? I'm about to put the full court press on y'all brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to put the full court press on you. My YouTube dog brothers. You know, we about to step this game up a little bit, man. One thing I found out, and I found out quick, it ain't no secret why the pit bull game is the way it is today. You know, nobody needs to ever say this game is a gentleman's sport again. How can you call something that is the majority of them are not gentlemen and call it a gentleman's sport? You got to give these brothers what it is. That's why I told you before. Y'all feeding all this information from these old ass magazines with these old ass laws, and these brothers go out here in their yard and they thinking about these old ass magazines that y'all done read them, and y'all ain't telling them what's going on in 2024. It ain't going down like that. Small World 803, what's going on? What's going on? Legion Fury in the house, salute to you, fam. Y Kobayashi, what's going on? Salute to you, my brother. Kurt Hunter in the building. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. That's why I tell brothers, man. You know, it don't bother me what brothers say. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm a civilian. You know, trying to make it the civilian way, the hard way. You know, and like I told brothers before, you know, we have these dogs, we love these dogs, but do you know how it feels to have a yard full of dogs and then go in your backyard and you ain't got no dogs in a matter of 24 hours or a matter of 48 hours? It ain't no good feeling, man. Ain't no good feeling. So why wouldn't I tell other brothers not how to beat the system, but how to survive, man? You know, how to survive. And that thing we seen on Facebook, the brothers and sisters seen on Facebook, you know, or wherever they seen it at, I don't know where it come from. I didn't ask. I didn't ask about the authenticity of it, you know? But I know, you know, it's just common sense, man. Brothers think because a dog is 2 months old and a dog is 2 years old, there's a difference in fighting. If you got a 2-month-old puppy up there straight up scrapping, I'm talking about with holes on each other, you know, taking hold. They're not just growling at each other, barking nothing like in the litter. They taking hold, and you showing this, and you thinking, oh, because they 2 months old, it don't count for dog fight. Tony, what's going on with you? Salute to you, fam. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, basically, what them groups are meant for, man, is a politic. Meet good brothers and show your pictures. All that other stuff you're wondering about keeps them. And then I heard brothers say they know all the terms in the lingo. Man, they been knew all the terms in the lingo of the dog fighting stuff. That stuff never changed from the 90s. You still saying the same things. You know, they been knew the lingo. They knew about the keeps. Every dog bust video that I give y'all, then in the police up there talking about it. You know, they telling you about the keeps. They're telling you about this and about that. You know, they've been new to lingo. Superline, North Florida, what's going on with your fam? Salute to you today, man. Hope y'all having a good day. We ain't gonna be on too long. We just, you know, hitting on a couple topics. And think about it, man. Pedigrees is all good. Knowing the history of these dogs is all good. But you gotta let brothers know what's going on in modern day times. Because a lot of brothers, you know, they just jumping off the porch, like I said before. And you can't mislead brothers. Yeah, it was good. It was good, you know, then, in them days. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, you know, everybody didn't get in trouble with their dogs. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to them brothers. But at the end of the day, you know, I got in a trouble And my trouble resulted in my dogs. And I wasn't dog fighting. Flirt pole and a heavy chain and a little bit dope, you know. And I became a dog fighter. You know what I'm saying? So why not give brothers the knowledge to try to help a brother prevent that shit? But at the end of the day, we're here to talk about this Facebook stuff. Brothers think this like, what's the name of the little back street groups they be using? I forgot the name of them, the chat groups, not the Facebook thing, but the things they keep getting busted on. You know what I'm saying? Over and over. People think they can't decode them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't, call the names out right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Them little apps that brothers be using, WhatsApp and all that stuff. It's you're not in secretive. And then Facebook is straight up wide up in the open. You don't even know if any of these groups is just straight up officers that start groups and you get in these groups. You don't know who these brothers that run in these groups, half of them. But then brothers will post all kind of this and all kind of that. And just really, man, like I said, the level of stupidity that you see on these Facebook groups sometimes, and I'm not talking about no particular one, because I just stuff pop up on my news feed from groups, and I be like, damn, what do brothers think is going on in this game? Bobby Stapleton in the house. What's going on, Bobby? Yeah, we live, man. Yes, sir. Let me drop that link down in the chat if anybody want to get up. That link down there for y'all brothers and sisters. And like I said, man, it ain't no secret. We all see it. Brothers think, like I said this a few seconds ago, them little puppy rolls, they think that shit be cute. You know what I'm saying? They think it be cute. Put it all on this, put it all on that. Talking about this, talking about that. Like I told you before, if y'all brothers were so gangsters, y'all brothers were so mob style like you supposed to be, the brothers from the back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Brothers would have never knew about that Hulk and that damn all that other shit. Brothers would have never knew about that. That would have been underground. It should have never been a Facebook thing. Some things ain't meant for Facebook. It's just crazy out there, man. All I can tell brothers is fly on the right path. You know what I'm saying? It's hot out there. And I don't mean like with the sun wise. That's what I mean with the sun. Because I ain't worrying about that other stuff. I ain't even in that lane. I got more sense to get up there and talk about a road. Brothers, you can't, even when it comes to these puppies and stuff, brothers ask you what they doing or what this doing. Just by you saying, oh, they doing this or they doing that. You don't know who you talking to, Just by you saying that puts you in a category. Yeah, Telegram, why Kobayashi? Telegram. The boy think Telegram, you can't break it. You can't break WhatsApp. Oh, we got a group. We got a group. Every 6 months they talking about how they bust Telegram. Every 6 months. Now this Facebook thing right here, hey, all I can say, man, it just is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, man. Don't forget to hit that like button. And I spoke on something on a couple videos back, or the last video as well, when brother asked me about, can you buy your way in the dog game? And I said no, but at the end of the day, man, whether you can buy your way or you're not, some brothers and sisters across this world just got a gift from the Lord. And that's something you can't buy when it comes to these animals. You know, they just gifted with the animals. You can't buy that. You know, and I'm talking about in the pit bull game, you know, let alone the whole, you know, all the dogs, period. We talk about just the pit bull game across the world. You got gifted brothers and sisters that got a gift from the Lord to deal with these animals, you know. Now, uh, Alberto Vasquez talking about pedigrees. Say what's a good way to read them. When it come to me with a pedigree, you know, I pretty much start from the 4th generation because I know a lot of the older dogs. I don't know a lot of the younger dogs. So I'm gonna start with the 4th, you know, and well, I'm gonna start with the beginning and see, you know, look at it. You got 4 generations. But far as how to read it, you know, you just read it. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm glad you said that because once again, if you got one, say you want to say you got a red boy Jeep Bolio dog, but your dog only got red boy in it one time in the 4th generation. You don't got a red boy dog. You know, you don't got a red boy dog. If it got red boy in it one time in the 4th generation, and there's not no inbreeding, line breeding, nothing, no more in it, and it's just that one dog from the 4th generation. You make it say you got a 10%, you know, a little 10% red boy in there, maybe 25 at the most. It just depends on how it's bred. But in order to have that 25, you're gonna need some more red boy to come up under that. So if you just got the dog in there one time, you know, that's not an Eli dog. That's not a Jeep dog, you know. Just gotta go back and look to the dogs that you recognize. You know, I can say go 4, but you might not recognize the dogs in the first 4. You might can go 8. You know, but you just got to look at how they bred. And is the dog's bred consistent? Was they bred line bred, or was they inbreded or out crossed? You know, you just got to look at how they was bred. And then whichever dog that you got the most in that line, when it comes down to your dog, you know, that's how you got to start calling your blood or calling your, you know, whatever. I say, let me see, you say, what's a good way or how do you read a pedigree? My puppy parents and the kind of dog I have. Okay, now just say if you got dogs off Grand Champion Yellow, all right, now you got dogs off Mayday. Now, there's a couple ways you can look at it. But nowadays, there's a Mayday dog. You can say it's a yellow dog. You know, it just depends. It's a lot of fractions and math in that thing, man. You know, the quarters, the halves, the wholes, the eighths. You know, this is a lot of math when it comes to reading that pedigree, but it ain't hard as a lot of brothers make it. You know, it's just about knowing the dogs, finding the dogs in the pedigree that you know. You know, if a brother tell you, and I'm trying to say your dog, and I says Red Boy Jocko, now when you look in that pedigree, you're not gonna see no Red Boy, neither no Jocko. So what I'm gonna have to do for you is to take it all the way back. You know, if you don't really know, show you where the Red Boy and the Jocko make this bloodline. And if there's anything else in there, you know, we have to look at the percentage of it and then call it from there. You know, say if you got a 50, or you went and got a dog off one of them Garner dogs, and it's all Garner stuff at the top. Most Garner dogs is coming down off the Spike stuff, the Chinaman stuff, and he got the Red Boy stuff coming off the Cottonham dogs. And you know, he have several other dogs, but most of the stuff coming down off that Chinaman and Spike and that Snooty stuff. You know, so you know, on that side, you got that. Now, if you got, say, some Red Boy Jocko down there, then that's gonna go back to your Chavis Jocko and Red Boy and them dogs. So you just, you know, look at your dog and the percentages of each dog that's in it. And you got to roll with the highest. And if you can't roll with the highest, that means it's probably gonna be scattered bred. Scattered bred meaning it's at least 4 to 5. I won't really call 4 scattered bred, I call 5. You know, because 4 can be a dog that got 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, but they both bred, kind of line bred. And then some people would say scattered is 4. But once you start getting past, 4 and in that 5 zone, it's gonna be hard to tell exactly what percentage you got unless you just read it and go straight back to the dogs. You have 20 of this, 15 of this, 10 of this, 30 of this, and then you never know which dog genes is gonna really pop up in your dog. That's one good thing about scatterbred stuff because it's a healthier bred. If it's bred right, not with sick and dogs that ain't healthy, is a healthier dog. And then with a scatterbred dog, you never know what kind of genes gonna pop back up in your dog when you start breeding it. You got 7 or 8 bloodlines in your dog in the first 4 in the first 4 generations. You got a lot of bloodlines. It ain't no telling what gonna pop up in your dog. Some dogs gonna be prepotent, some dogs not. Prepotent mean the dog pretty much take over the litter. Some of them gonna be, some of them not gonna be, and it just, the way that thing fall, man. But I tell you what, it's reading pedigrees. Everybody go about it their own way. Every brother gonna do it their own way. It's just like coming to a conclusion that it all goes back to them old dogs. That's all you got to do is read back to the old dogs that you know. Salute to Mr. 216 in the building. Alberto say he believe scattered is that shit. Hey, I feel you on that, man, because like I said before, go back to a lot of them famous dogs in the past, and you're going to see that they wasn't really bred that tight. They wasn't bred that tight. But now on this Facebook thing, man, brothers can talk all day. Brothers can say, don't do this or do that, or don't do this or don't do that. People gonna do what they want to do. Everybody grown, But at the end of the day, all I can say is I told you. You know what I'm saying? I've been preaching the same thing. Brothers say what's ruining in the dog game, that's what's ruining in the dog game. When you got folk up there doing that type of stuff, folk up there doing that type of stuff. All them groups made folks to show brothers your dog and how it look. Stupid idiots will get up there and tell a brother because his dog ain't scratched up. He been mangled. Boy, he a warrior. Especially if he say he just coming from a win 45 minutes. Finish one in the back end. And he look mangled all up. Oh, salute, fire, gas. You know what I'm saying? Fire, gas, salute. And the brother who get up there like brother gas and go get up there and put them nice dogs up there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't touched this, you ain't touched that. You ain't touched this, you ain't touched that. Want a brother to get up there and indict himself. Salute to that brother, man. At Gas and Go, salute to you with that demon dog. I see it's a red demon. I think his name another kind of demon, but salute to you with all of them, Gas and Go, man. I ain't forgot you. I see you out there, big dog. I just been doing some things on my end, fam. You know what I'm saying? See, you still got them dogs looking good, big homie. Salute the City Boy Kennels out there, man. Salute the City Boy Kennels out there. PBK in the building. Yes, sir, man. One thing about it, man, I gotta rock with the folk that rock with me. And I can't be endorsing and vouching for folk that ain't gonna rock with me, when it's time to rock with me. Hey, it just is what it is, man. I gotta do me. I gotta focus on how I do me and stop worrying about a lot of y'all boys' feelings and your emotions. You know, it just is what it is. You can't take it. I've been told you. You know what I'm saying? Been told you. Shit. It just is what it is, man. No, man, Bobby. Bobby, man, hey, see, Bobby about to make me get in the truth moment. Like make me like I'm drinking some truth serum. Hey, Bobby, man, I never took a perk in my life. You know, never took a perk in my life, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you, back in about 09, 08, them blue dolphins and them orange dolphins was on the scene down south, big homie. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, now I can tell you about the blue dolphins and them orange dolphins and them Jordans, Michael Jordans. And the Michael Jordans was a little weaker than them dolphins back then, though. You know what I'm saying? But them perks, I ain't never damn fuck around, man. Them perks, them all that other stuff from doctors and all that. You know, I ain't never even touched that in my life. You know, big salute, big thanks to brother Ken Lightning for the $10 donation. You know, many people matching dogs strictly of the pedigrees. Something called kennel blindness. They are delusional about the quality and the gameness of their dogs. And you're absolutely right, my brother. I said something about that a little while ago. You know, although this dog fighting thing is illegal, it's still ways you can match your dogs up with good quality dogs. You know, look at the pedigrees and you think them pedigrees gonna be, that's why I was saying about the big giant stuff. That's the difference between the it's not that the dogs got weaker, it's that the brothers getting these dogs looking at the pedigrees thinking they gonna be superheroes. You know, instead, back then, we knew to get these dogs and we went and we did what we did with them dogs. But this ain't that era, you know? So I can't, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, brothers look at these pedigrees and they say, oh, because I got a Mayday pedigree, this dog gonna be superhuman. You know? No, man. Half of the dog, half of it you. You know? Half of it the dog, half of it you. Like I was saying in the video back, a lot of dogs mature differently. Some dogs mature faster than others. Some of them Red Boy Jocko dogs took longer to mature back in the days. A lot of these brothers, how they move in modern day time, they couldn't last with a lot of them Red Boy Jocko dogs because they would have got rid of them. They would have curved them out. They would have screwed them up. You know, trying to get them, like back then, the Chinaman dogs were starting real fast. Them dogs with that Eli stuff in them was, you know, starting real fast. I done seen dogs that started was ass kickers at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months old. Time they got 10 months old, they wouldn't do nothing at all. You know? Yeah, I don't know nothing about them footballs and them what you call them things? Bars and all that. I don't know nothing about all that. You know? Yeah, man. The wrong traits can give you the wrong dogs. That's why I was asking on the videos back as well. Who is to blame? The man training the dog to attack, or the man, or who is worse rather? The man training the dog to attack, or the man who breeding human aggressive dogs because them dogs game and they daddy was a certified stepper. You know, the daddy was a certified stepper, but they throw human aggressive dogs. So who's the worst? But the man who breeding them human aggressive dogs, he on the back street. The man who training them, he get all the criticism. But it's all about breeding. Step the breeding game up. Breed dogs that we cannot bring human aggression out of. Step the game up. Make them the super nanny dogs. They had the nanny dogs back in the days. Make them to the way they. Right now, we got to turn them to the super nanny dogs because these brothers training them to be attack dogs, and we don't want them to be like that. So we're gonna train them to make show. I mean, we're gonna breed them to make show. You can slap them, you can do whatever. They will not bite you. I'm talking about the real American pit bulls now. But brothers, I done seen it. Brothers will breed all kind of dogs to get what they feel like is a good dog. But yeah, everybody who just jumping in, man, who wasn't in here from the start, we started talking about the stuff on Facebook, all the warrants they talking about they got, and different little things. You know what I'm saying? All I know is, at the end of the day, I tell you, don't make the news because he made the news if you make the news. You know what I'm saying? If you need me to do any promoting, holler at me on the back streets. We'll work something out. You know what I'm saying? We'll work something out. Everybody that's rocking with me, like I always say, I'm rocking with you. If you need me to come to your channel and do an interview or something, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. One thing about it, man, I ain't really too much trying to hate and all this stuff, man. I'm just trying to do my thing, and I just voice my opinion when it's time to voice it, Yes, sir, man. I don't know what they got. All I know is they say something about a whole lot of something. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of something. And like I said before, and I stand on this. Like the boy say, modern day time, we stand on business. I stand on this. I ain't gonna never try to help you hide from them jokers. I'm just gonna give you the news, man. That's all I could do. I gotta stand right there where I'm at in the middle. Give you the news. It just is what it is, man. Salute to all them brothers out there with them nice looking puppies that I do be seeing on Facebook. Salute to John Denbury in the house. What's going on, big homie? Salute all, like I say, man, salute all them folk with them nice looking dogs on their YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? Nice looking puppies on their YouTube channels. And everybody, man, that's one thing about these pits, man. I'm gonna tell you a little story to my young brothers. My OGs already know this, man. With these pits, you're gonna be ups and it's gonna be downs. You may sell out, you may boot your yard up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's gonna be things that discourage you. You're gonna get dogs that ain't gonna never turn out good for you for a year because you just buying, trying to find this, find that. It ain't gonna never turn out right for you with your dogs. They ain't gonna be the caliber dogs that other brothers got. But don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Just keep moving, keep stepping, keep buying it. You know what I'm saying? And do the right things with these dogs. That's the only way you're gonna survive modern day times with these American Pit Bull Terriers. Tell them, Dickie Foster, man. Tell them. Salute to Dickie Foster in the building, man. That's the only way we can survive in modern day times, man. Folk got to do the right things. And you can get tired of me saying it, but it just is what it is. It just is what it is. Them folk hitting brothers from the physical and they hitting brothers from the social, and it shouldn't even be no social to the point where it is. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't. And I know brothers who run in these groups, you really can't control it sometimes because, brother may make good posts, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Really, the only thing you can post is pictures of nice looking dogs, pedigrees, whatever you want to post as far as the pedigrees. That's nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I'm not the law. I can't, I'm not the one gonna be taking you to jail or none of that. So, take what I'm saying and with a grain of salt, but I mean, I just think the pictures and nothing, ain't nothing wrong with that. But all that other talking, you think you talking at codes, you think you talking at this and talking to that, and them folk just sitting there printing it up every day, printing the page up every day. If it's some officers that got pages on that Facebook, you can guarantee you they printing up the documents every day for the logins. The logins are the things. And they probably see my videos up there, but I bet you when they check my shit out, they said what I'm trying to tell them, and like I said, at the end of the day, PBK ain't interfering in nobody's job. I ain't stopping what they doing. I ain't interfering with what they doing. That ain't what I'm here for. I'm just here to get the news. You know what I'm saying? Give the news. That's all I could do, Dickie, man. That's all I could do, big homie. You know, brothers that said, "Oh, I'm mad because I ain't in the dog game and I'm trying to keep everybody else out the dog game and this and that." But it's all good. You know, I'm just trying to keep brothers here on this soul. You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to risk 2, 3, 4 years of your life for some dogs or something, man, if it's that important for you to have a champion or a grand champion and deal and be the considered the big man in front of them ladies who standing around that square and them fellas who standing around that square, if all that's worth 2, 3, 4 years to you, then cool. You know, the dogs that you left ain't gonna be there when you get back 9 times out of 10. Now you're trying to bounce back up with something else. And see, that goes back to everybody ain't in the dog game to build families of dogs. Some brothers just in it to make a dollar. You know? So for them to lose their stock won't mean nothing to them. They go get another stock and another stock and another stock. But everybody ain't rolling like that. You know, some people value their stock too much to put themselves in that situation. Yes, sir, man. It's crazy out there. It been crazy out there. It's not just getting crazy. You know, um, yeah, man. Like I said, for my young fan base, I have to talk. I have to give you the real because you can't go out there with your dog thinking you in my days when I had them dogs like that, doing what I was doing with Bo and them and back before then. And the brothers who give their stories and different things. You must not, go out your house, cut off that TV and go out your house thinking you can move like that, fam. I tell you all the time, if I would have got caught in them days, it was nothing. A ticket, a blue ticket or something like that. Whole different scenario, man. You might think it's just the dogs, and now you tangled up in a RICO. Now you tangled up in murders. Now you tangled up in all other kind of stuff that you don't know nothing about because you want to be cool, because you want to get your name out there. Yes, sir, man. And like I said it once, I'm gonna say it again. Salute all them brothers and sisters out there with them pups, them newborns. There's some out there, brothers out there right now that got a litter that's dropping right now. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Stay by that litter. And make sure that female straight. You know, Riley shirt company in the house. Riley shirt company in the house. Salute to you, big dog. Yeah, man. I will look up pedigree or two though if y'all want something. If you want me to look up something though, ain't no big deal about that. I just know I wasn't coming up here to stay all day. I was just coming up here to holler at brothers and sisters. If you haven't seen anything, ask around and see if you can see something. Somebody might show you something. You know, somebody might show you something. But at the end of the day, man, all it's telling you is how can you be so crazy and so idiotic to think that a social media platform that goes worldwide is the platform for you to indulge in illegal conversation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute all my brothers down in the chat, man. Salute all my brothers down in the chat. Let me see. Dum, dum. Like I said before, man, anybody need any promotion, for anything. You know, like I always say, holler at me on the back street. We'll work something out. We'll work something out. You know, Stephen Jacob, what's going on with you? Salute to your fam. Just talking about them dogs and Facebook and different things like that. And some brothers and sisters having that gift from the Lord that you can't buy in this dog game. I don't give a damn if you got $100,000 worth of dogs in the yard. If you ain't got that gift, you ain't got it. You know, money can't buy it. Got to be born with that shit, man. Salute all my folk in Georgetown, man. Salute all my folk in Georgetown, you know, in Georgetown County. All the little cities surrounding Georgetown, all my folk in the Ville, you know, salute all my folk in the Ville. Yes, sir. Stephen Jacobs said it. Let's post it. A yard full of dogs don't make a dog man. Passion does. You know, passion does. And that's something you can't buy. Dreadlock in the building. What's going on with you, homie? Yes, sir, man. One thing about it, see, passion is what allows a brother to switch and stay in the game no matter what he got to do to deal with them dogs. If he know he got to move like this now, you got to move like this now. This ain't, you know, this ain't them days. That's what passion does. When a brother don't got passion for something, he'll easy get weeded away. You know, oh brother, it's getting too hot, this and that. I don't, you know, I can't fight him, so I ain't gonna keep him, this and that or whatever. But if a brother really love them dogs, he gonna do whatever he got to do, you know, to keep that thing rolling, to keep that ball rolling, you know, and that's what passion does, man. You know, and like I said before, all the money, you can come have all the clout in the street, all that type of stuff. But when you jump on a little broke sucker out there with one a good dog and passion, you messed up. You messed up. Yes, sir, man. Them boys say some dogs sold in Korea for 50,000. Bobby Stapleton say, welcome out, bought all Jerry Davis dogs from him way after he died. Now I don't know about that, Bobby Stapleton. You know, I can't say it's not true or is true. You know, what kind of dogs Jerry Davis had? What kind of dogs Jerry Davis had, Bobby Stapleton? And when he had them, when he got rid of the dogs, and when he so-called died. Not so-called died, but when the brother died and got rid of his dogs. Far as I know, you know, unless the dude who you talking about had dogs from them or something before. But like I say, man, I'll drop that link if you want to talk about it and tell me, explain more, you know, and more in detail about it. Yes, sir, man. All we can do is try to be safe out there, man. if they call you corny for trying to keep the next brother safe and trying to help the next brother stay on the right path, so be it. So be it. Don't try to fit in, man. Look at things the way you see it. Don't let somebody tell you about something, you know what I'm saying? And try to lie to you about something, you know. What kind of dogs he had, Bobby? Cause I mean, I pretty much been around them boys since I've been a little boy. And I remember, like I said, I had Red John, I had dogs off Little John and all them. I remember when they was around. I don't remember them bringing no herd of dogs in. I remember when when Rattler them was a puppy and all that. We could have bought split ears. We didn't buy them. Um, you know, you just know how that go when it come to dogs. You got to be ready when the time come. If you're not ready, then you know he might not be for sale tomorrow or the day after. You know, um, no, I'm talking about the hey Bobby, I'm talking about the what kind of dogs that you think them boys got from them. And the crazy eyes dogs, I had dogs off them. That era, Rattler came and Country. I remember Country was a puppy. Country go along. All right, the dog not Little Country that I had, Champion Little Country, not Big Country. There's one called Big Country, BIG Country. But the daddy of all them, Country, Champion Country. When he was a puppy, I had a son off Sambo named Crossbow when I was telling y'all about. And I was trying to raise him up at the same time, when Country was a puppy, basically Country was his rival, you know. But yeah, I don't really remember them boys bringing a herd of dogs in. I'm not gonna say they didn't, man, but we just like to, at least have some sort of facts on them type of statements when it comes to brothers bringing other dogs in on the yard. I got Mellow Yellow and Heat right now. I'm about to breed her probably to a brother. I'm gonna probably go ahead and breed her back to a brother. It's gonna be the last time I'm gonna do this. First time I'm doing it, and the last time I'm doing it. They already tight enough. Uh, I'm just gonna take it out from this point on. Bob, you talk about a cattle sale, man. Or they might be did have some dogs from the brother. I don't know. But you just have to hit that link, man, so you can explain it to us a little better. Oh, them boys ain't had no Patrick dogs over there. At least not they look like the Patrick stuff. Now I don't know about the Andy Cap. Boys, you never know, man. You never know. If you can get up there and explain it and tell the story the way it's supposed to be told, we're gonna listen to you, my brother. Cause I ask brothers all the time, what happened to Mr. Cloyd Puckett dogs when he got out the game? The running partner with Mr. Burns and all the rest of them boys. Had the Red Boy Jocko dogs over there when he got sick and he had to go to nursing home. Brothers came from all parts of South Carolina and Georgia and North Carolina probably and got his dogs. None of them papered up. They put the papers on them probably. Because I know the wife, they have all the papers to them dogs. I don't know, man. The boys, I don't know. But if you're willing to get up here, like I said, if you're willing to get up here and explain what happened or what kind of, what you saw, then it's all good, man. But I just don't remember. The boys got too much pride to bring certain things in unless it's for a reason. They ain't gonna just go buy no dogs just to bring to their yard. The boy always had top shelf. Now, one time, one of the brothers got up there and made some statements about one of them boys purchased Red Man Jr. out at a show somewhere, at an event somewhere. Purchased Red Man Jr. But then I heard the real about that. Oh yeah, Bobby. But we talking about them boys bringing some dogs in from Mr. Davis, Mr. Jerry. So we trying to figure out where the dog's at before we make this statement and just making a statement out the blue. We can't do that. Brothers will read what you talking about and think that stuff real. Now, if it's real, then you can get up here and talk about it. And I ain't gonna debate it as far as it ain't real. I'm just gonna listen to it and verify it. It ain't gonna take me long. Now, them boys' dogs didn't really look like boys' dogs. Johnny Diggs TV, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find an interview. I'm looking back at my old stuff now, brothers and sisters. I'm trying to find an interview where me and the brother was talking about Grand Champion. We was talking about Hank. We was talking about the Hank dog. I ain't sure if that's the same one you're talking about, but we was talking about the Hank dog and different things, why he wasn't bred as much and different things. I'm trying to find that interview now, so I'm going through all my stuff to see exactly where it's at. And I have a lot of them other interviews up shortly. See, that's the thing. Brother Bobby said them Boils dogs are Eli dogs. And see, that's the thing, man. Because see, when it comes to these dogs, all right, the Jeep dogs is what kind of dogs? We can always take it back to another dog. We can always, it just is what it is, man, with these dogs. We never know what the hell them old schoolers did with them dogs. We don't know. All we can do is get up and talk about it, Bobby. That's why I say if you got a story, I ain't gonna knock what you say. I'm just gonna listen to it, homie. Shit. Just gonna listen to it. I tell you what though, to say they got any kind of balls in it, what balls dogs did my man have? And I'm telling you, boys got pride in their stock. They don't just go buy anything like that. Not saying they ain't did it though, dog. Not saying they ain't did it. If you ain't back then, if you ain't showed me you was better than mine, what was the purpose of me getting you? Back then. I can like the blood. It wasn't about the pedigree like how it is now. If you wasn't showing me back then that you was better than mine, I ain't gonna get it. That's what a lot of brothers did it. Now that I see y'all talking about Bobby talking about the old family red dogs. I don't really got too much experience with them as far as straight off that wild and stuff. I had like maybe two dogs. one that had some Jimmy Boot stuff in it and some Wilder stuff, and the other one was straight Wilder stuff. And you know, they had them PR, purple ribbon, little, all that was just saying it was being in the shows and stuff as well. You know, but it had different little titles and stuff in it. And you know, but I ain't really had no none of that old family red like I see that brother on Facebook with. Oh yeah, PR, man, purple ribbon. Purple ribbon. No different than going to an ADBA show. Now, real bulldog, back in the days, we talking about back in the days time, a real bulldog would have been one that you could have in your get your purple ribbon, get your protection, and then went out there and became a champion or a grand champion. Oh yeah, there's a lot of red boy Jocko dogs that ain't welcome all. You know, there's a lot of them. Everybody just run what they run, and I deal with who I deal with. You know, seen some things, and I just deal with who I deal with. There's a lot of red boy Jocko out there though. A lot of good red boy Jocko. You just gotta find it. What you going by, the dog or the pedigree? And it's other yellow dogs out there. The brothers got other yellow stuff. Yes, sir, man. And the only thing I can get another line of red boy Jocko dogs, but is it pure red boy Jocko? And can I say I seen these dogs in the past? Like the brother say, you got kennel blindness, and you got, you know, brothers who feel other kind of ways. And like I said, I don't got money to waste right now. You know, if the dogs, you know, I see is doing the things that, you know, like the treadmilling, the weight pulling, and the confirmation without a problem, shit, I'ma roll with it. If it ain't broke, why fix it? You know, don't add stuff in your blood just to add it because the pedigree look good and your dog already down a top shelf dog. And you will go add something because the pedigree look good and the dog ain't really all that. Yes, sir, man. Vernon Starr, what's going on with you? Salute to you, fam. Salute to you. It's all about the dog, man. We can chase them pets and we can chase the old stories, but it's all about them dogs. You know, some brothers got dogs that you can sell to brothers without the pet because they look that good or they act that good. Rodney Phillips, what's going on? What's going on? I see I got a lot of new people that came up in here since we started this thing, man. We was talking about the Facebook drama and the Facebook stuff that's going on. Them folks saying folk using that Facebook for promoting dog fighting, selling puppies for dog fighting, and all other kind of stuff for dog fighting. And this ain't nothing I'm making up. This is something I seen. And I ain't even seen it all. Like I said before, and I gotta say it again for my own protection. I'm saying this not to help you invade or duck and all kind of stuff. I'm telling you this, to make you fly a straight path. At the end of the day, make you understand that them folk ain't playing. You don't know who to trust on that Facebook stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like brothers. I know brothers done heard it over a couple years ago because I heard it. Officers done made groups. Officers done made groups. You don't know which groups them is. But we post, and like I said before, brothers from Mexico put a post up in there, and you got a dog scrapping, and then you got these brothers getting up under here commenting, and you're from the United States, and that's a damn charge over here, buddy. Might not be where he at. Some brothers keep forgetting them folk ain't say it's illegal to fight them. They say it's illegal to sell them, promote fighting them, and all that type of stuff. If if sell it for fighting, buy it for fighting, transport it for fighting, promoting the fighting. And like I said, man, PBK9's Dog Talk and TV and Dog News. I give dog news on all levels, the good, the bad, the ugly. Get a lot of criticism for some of the bad parts. But like I said, I take my stand in this thing, man. I'm a pet lover. I try to do the best for these pets. You know what I'm saying? And try to help anybody else who need help. Like I say, if anybody need training tips or any kind of training help when it comes to the dogs, hit me up on the back street so I can talk about it in the videos, or we could talk about it on the live if you need to know certain things when it comes to training. Any type of training, protection training. And when it comes to training, holler at me if you need one trained, but don't holler at me with no, understand this real. For basic training, I'm going to charge you $1,500, for basic training. That's your regular, you sit, you down, you stay, you know what I'm saying? And you start wanting all that other stuff, it's gonna cost, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work that has to be put into that stuff, especially when you talk about protection. You talking about in the 5 figures. You know what I'm saying? And 5 figures start with what, 10? We talking about at least 5 figures when you talking about protection training. But asking questions and stuff, let me know, man. I'll answer them. If I can make a video showing you something, or you want me to make a video showing you how to do a particular thing, just if I can do it, hit me up. This is what it is, man. We gotta do the right things with these dogs, man. And it ain't nothing better than seeing a dog that you done work hard to train, and you seeing that work out in your face. You know what I'm saying? 46 Hounds, what's going on with you? 46 Hounds say they doing too much on Facebook, and he is, and the thing about it, brothers kick out and kick out and kick out. It ain't, sometimes it's not the group administrator's fault, but it is because I guess they have total control over it, but it ain't, because I know stuff slip through sometimes, but at the end of the day, man, when brothers think nobody ain't looking at you, and when brothers think, oh, this is a comment I'm commenting up under, or this is a post I'm making, no, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? Man, listen here, man. Y'all keep talking about YouTube. YouTube have you hot. Facebook hot. YouTube get brothers that get up here and try to act like they got some sense when it comes to certain things, But Facebook, brothers be real open with it, wild with it. And like I said, man, It's easy for brothers to criticize brothers. It's easy for brothers to try to knock brothers, but nobody want to talk about the right stuff. But hey, at the end of the day, man, the dog man who doing the right things, gonna be the ones who surviving, and the other ones is gonna be what it is. It's gonna get to a point, man, where brothers is like, this shit too risky for me. Too many folk done got into the dog game. That was a secret society. It was a gentleman's sport, like them brothers say back in the days. But you done let everybody from 5-year-olds, the sick, ain't no max age. Brothers 60 years old just getting his first pit bull. But we got brothers all ages, and they go to school, and then you don't know what these folk talking about with your kid in there. You know what I'm saying? And they get there talking about this and talking about that. And I've seen young folk that can talk that real game dog talk. That a person is all they got to do is start talking for 5 or 6 seconds, and then the person to sit there, oh, let me hear what this little boy got to say, because they talk just that good about the dogs. This ain't that society, man. Well, nowadays this ain't that game, Oh yeah, sharing that stuff. Brothers go on that Russian website and get them matches and them shows and stuff, and you get up there and post them, and you post them on Facebook. Like, okay, I didn't do it, but I'm just putting this post up here. Man, you still promoting it. You still promoting. Now all them folk got to do is get your Facebook, get your real name, because you get your real name from your Facebook, and just put it down in a little list book, in a little list. This so and so he promote dog fighting. And the main thing, like I said earlier in the video as well, brothers get criticized for putting pretty dogs on the Facebook. Facebook is a place you get criticized for putting dogs. If I get up there and say my dog a champion and he look good, that shouldn't be the first thing you yell out. Your dog ain't got no scratches on him. Because like I say, back in my days, we took pride on rubbing new stock on your dog, sulfur on your dog, getting all the marks and stuff off your dogs. Y'all modern day folk walk around with your dog looking like Freddy Krueger. Yes, sir, man. Salute to the brother Fat Bill. Salute to the brother Fat Bill. Like brother Fat Bill say, like, let me put this up here. Like Fat Bill continues to stress on this podcast, they will catch it, and it's not worth it. It damn sure ain't, dog. It damn sure ain't, because once brothers find out you're gone, they're going to steal your dogs or something going to happen to your dogs. You know what I'm saying? The dogs ain't going to be there. Is it worth it? Oh, yeah, man. Folk telling themselves every day on Facebook. Every day. And like I always say, my brothers and sisters, my little young bucks, back in my days, man, me, 2, 3 more people. And like I said, everybody around me was like the bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? All my friends. Well, I had 50 friends. Everybody, pretty much knew about Bo and them. But when it was time for me to go do my thing, it was only a few people going. Not today. And Facebook, let me see, man. Facebook, I ain't sure Facebook was out, but MySpace was out. MySpace was out, and that dog online pedigree thing was out. Now, online ped, that was a whole different story back then, because brothers weren't posting pictures up there in the videos like that with scraps and none of that shit. You know, hey man, hey, I train dogs, Bobby. Listen here, man. Let me tell you something about training a dog. That'd be the best dog you ever had. Train a dog to do anything, man. Go get the newspaper. I had my partner, you know, he trained the dog to go get a bottle of water from out the refrigerator. $46 say to me, TG was the first internet dog, man. Uh, mm, mm, the first people that had the stuff on the dogs on the internet was Finkel Winkle them, Fat Bill them, Garner ain't never had no keeps or nothing like that on the internet. You know, he was he always been a good dog, man, probably, but he ain't never had the material on the internet size his his website where he's selling dogs. Now the Sport Dog Journal, I remember back when we was rolling with Crossroad, he was telling us about it got busted. That's when probably when Mr. Kelly had it back then. But some other folk bought it and they got man, that Sport Dog Journal them been busted several times. Several times. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button up. Don't forget to hit that like button up. Sorry about that. I had to take a quick break real quick to clean up behind my puppy over there. But yeah, man. That Don Mayfield stuff might have been on the well back in the days. I ain't sure, but I know when that internet first started jumping off, Finkel Winkle, them boys had some keeps up there. Maybe an Irish Jerry or something like that. Oh no, Bobby. You ain't no little boy. No, sir. At least I don't think he is. Yeah, the game different. The game different, different people. With a whole lot of stories that come from the past that entices these brothers to do certain things, and some of them do it the right way, some of them do it the wrong way. Van Man, what's going on with you, homie? Salute to you. Oh yeah, picnic families and dogs. Yep. But now is if you have a picnic right now, this say if it was the back in the days, right? And it was a dog show. I'm talking about a match, and you was having the picnic. You know the big joint. You gonna have so many guns out there. The way these folk move right now, man, you gonna have. I'm talking about boy, look here. The army gonna be out there. AKs, assault rifles, Uzis, Mac 11s, switches, and 2 cur dogs. You know, hey, yeah, man. 'Cause I used to be back in the days. That's why I don't know who was on the internet because I was searching for them dog stuff back in the 90s. You know, as soon as the internet started popping off, you know, I was in. I tell you, I was on the web, the pedigree database before it was online pedigree. It was another database. They had a whole different kind of setup. It had the bloodlines up there. You click on the bloodline you want to get on. It say Grand Champion Yellow. It might be Yellow and Eli crosses. It might be Jeep and Yellow crosses. But each one of them had their own little tab. Each one had their own little tab, and you click on whichever one you wanted to get in the conversation with them folk in. You know, and that was way before online ped. Like I say, that was during the beginning of the internet era, and when they was passing out them AOL CDs and all that stuff like that. Wasn't no high speed data and all that type of shit. Oh yeah, see Garner. When it come to Garner was Boudreaux didn't affect Garner. You know what affected Garner was when Tant got busted. Boudreaux could have still been in the game. He wouldn't have been. It wouldn't affect what Garner was doing. You know, when Tant got busted, that affect and put Garner to the top. Tant was pushing dogs across the world. And when that yellow dog hit the scene and folks start getting the drift of them yellow dogs, they didn't want that stuff that Garner had. Yep, California Jack. California Jack was on the internet way back in the days. I'm talking about with information. You know, we always on the internet. I'm talking with information as far as keeps or this or that. But yeah, Mr. Boudreaux could have still had his whole yard, and that wouldn't affect what Garner got going on. And truthfully, I think they kind of run different things, you know. But it just they was from two different crews. That wasn't the same crew. Tant and all them boys were rolling together. Mr. Boudreaux didn't have the same mind frame that Tant them had when it come to them dogs. Mr. Boudreaux is your old school dog man who breed them dogs and do it kind of the right way. When Tant them was more street savvy, more hustle savvy. You know, get you what you want. Oh, that's what he want. Give him that. Boom, boom, boom. The dog been died. Yellow been dead 2 years. Should I give him his stud money back? Should I give him his money back? Yellow been dead for 6 months. Them boys want me to. They done paid for the litter. You know, should I give him his money back? That's the type of stuff Tant was doing. Now, when it come to that sporting dog journal, when it come to that sporting dog journal, I just ask. I say why I understand why they made it, but at the same time, you documenting illegal activities and talking about illegal activities while you're still doing it. Oh yeah, Rodney Phillips say David Tanner's a racist. And he won't sell to black people. We heard them stories, you know, and I got brothers from all sides that say they done bought dogs from him, you know, but it is what it is. Everybody know how Tant was full of shit. Yellow died in 92. He's still making yellow dogs in 2000. You know, still making them in 2000. Yes, sir. About the mid 90s, man. About the mid 90s, the internet thing started jumping off. And Garner probably always had a website or some type of website when once they got to the point where they can put them up. But yeah, man, we just getting up here today to talk about that Facebook stuff, man. I ain't gonna be able to be up here too much longer. Them pups getting up on me, and they're gonna be in the background making noise, man. You know, yeah, I was talking about that 46 hounds. Why our brothers think the Hammonds dog's popular overseas and not over here? You know, I didn't really see too many brothers give me an answer for it, you know, but I made a statement about that on my last video. I seen somebody post about that on Facebook, and I was just talking about it. Yep. Rodney say when he seen blacks, you would pay crazy money. When he seen blacks would pay crazy money, color didn't matter. Yeah, you right about that. You right about that. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all brothers and sisters here too long. Like I say, these pups starting to get up, and I gotta make sure that they acting the way they supposed to be acting. So y'all stay safe out there, man. Y'all stay legal out there, and understand Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, all under investigation, under a microscope. You know what I'm saying? Under a microscope. You can't hide from them brothers on social media putting that stuff. I don't care if you got a fake page or this and that, man. They got folk that'll find where that fake page got logged in from or something like that, man. You can't, if you're doing something illegal, you're not gonna be able to last when it comes to them pit bulls, you know, especially out there in that social media world. But anyway, y'all stay safe out there, y'all stay legal, PBK9s, and I'm out.